heat drought. It's when the area is getting its average needed precipitation, but because of the high temperatures, it's not making it to the rivers then reservoirs because it evaporates so quickly. So what does the Crimson Concierge do for you? It can get you a list of the best Valentine's Day or Christmas gifts, tell you the best taco place in town, and those simple things are free. But if you pay, they can even do your laundry for just $300 per semester. Vaping is safer than smoking these cigarettes, but safer does not equal safe. According to the Juul Pod website, the #1 e-cigarette producer, one Juul Pod contains 20 cigarettes worth of nicotine.
Costumes here.
Deborah Brunson has been working in costume design all her life. She's been here at NMSU for 32 years. Through the years, she has mastered the process of costume design.
So I started working in a costume shop at college as a freshman, and I've basically never left.
When it comes to making the costumes, it's completely student-based, but some students haven't mastered it like Deborah has.
And the thing about it is our labor is all student labor. You're definitely teaching people things as they are doing them.
What show are you doing anyway?
Right now, they're preparing for the Christmas play. It's called Inspecting Carol, and it's a challenge.
On a play like Inspecting Carol, which Nicole is directing, it's a play that was what they call devised.
And making all of the costumes takes time and people, and Deborah could use some help.
The labor to do all of these shows comes from students doing either 2 or 3 hours a week. That's it.
A busy high school festival over the weekend put production on hold, and now she's playing catch-up.
For Inspecting Carol, we are building some things, we are buying some things, we are pulling some things from our existing stock.
Deborah, the shop manager, and their students have created dozens of costumes, including this one, for Inspecting Carol. But their issue is ensuring to keep the comedical timing of the play while the actors get out of these elaborate costumes. But all she can do is be flexible and try to be prepared.
So most of the smoke follows that way.
Prisciliana Sandoval has been living in her home for 20+ years. Her house is directly behind a Chalas restaurant, where the owner smokes meat for his recipes. For some, the smoke means good food is on the way, but not for Prisciliana.
Smoke is horrendous. It crawls into our houses, our air conditioners, our lungs. It's invasive.
She says the owner built a fence between her house and the smoker, but it didn't solve the problem, so she called the state environmental department.
Inaction. I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. Ya basta. That's enough.
State inspectors came to Chalas in August. Owner Frankie Torres, who declined to be on camera, says the state did give him a citation, but not for the smoke issue. The only thing he was cited for was improper disposal of garbage and inadequate ventilation and lighting in the kitchen. Inspectors did suggest he build a taller smokestack so the smoke would float over Prisciliana's property, but they don't plan to return for a reinspection. The mayor says Mesilla has no regulation that deals with the smoking issue. She says Chalas is not violating any city ordinance.
As it's not in violation of any one of the state rules and regulations or the towns, there's really nothing we can do to make them change anything.
The mayor says all the city can do is suggest, as the New Mexico Environmental Department did, that Mr. Torres raise his smokestack, but they can't force him to. In this case, it's hard to make anyone happy. Amanda Adame, News 22.
Do the News 22 hustle. Do, 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 do.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road.
I didn't think that one day that my sister dragged me onto News 22, it was gonna mean this much to me now.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned inside.
What it means to me is literally everything. Like, I don't know where I would be in life without News 22.
And I'm Shelly Cap. All I have for your New Mexico weather. I'll be back later.
The second I saw the newsroom, I just knew that it's what I wanted to do.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shelby Montgomery. Nick is really hands-on. Who goes the best at telling you sequence your shots, And it's really great to have something like News 22 to get you started and give you that foundation that you need to become better in the future and land you that job when you graduate.
So Nick and Ugo are pretty much my two favorite people on planet Earth.
Nick, Ugo, and including Ralph as our fathers, our uncles, you know. I'm sorry.
Bad, 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 bad.
They don't accept mediocre. They push us, they know what we're capable of, and I think that's why we all succeed so much, because we're not allowed to slack. They're gonna push us to our best.
My freshman year, when I started, I wouldn't have thought I'd be at the level that I'm at today.
I think that's what it is about family. We help each other. We help each other grow.
Don't forget to sequence. Don't forget to include all that wonderful natural sound in your stories. We wish you the very, very best in your upcoming new job or jobs.
Ralph tells us to sit on our line. Nick asks us, see once again, if we know how to pronounce the word. Ugo comes in and tells me that my hair looks bad. These things always happen and they just seem normal. They just seem like something that is a part of your life. And then now it's over.
And the fact that I'm leaving, the fact that I won't see Nick, the fact that I won't see Ugo, Ralph, my friends, I'm gonna miss it so much.
Nick and Ugo and everyone in the newsroom is a part of my family, and I want them all to know that I will never forget them.
We just want to say, from all of us, I will miss you.
In the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your
Do it.
life.
It was crazy with all the wind today.
It was a good day for a windbreaker.
But a bad day to wear your hair down.
That's right, and Danielle is next to tell us all about that wind with her first look at weather. NMSU prides itself with being inclusive, but a group of people do not feel included and demand change.